Hello, Paul here, back with some wayfinding questions, and today we're going to talk about stair nosings. So we're going to talk about what are stair nosings, real world examples. I'm going to show you some examples, and are they a legal requirement, and what are the other considerations. Let's get straight into it. Let's do it. What are stair nosings? You might be asking, what on earth are stair nosings? Well, if you see this picture, it's my wife Valeria walking on steps in Singapore. It's the yellow edges on the steps. So if somebody's got poor visibility, they have eyesight problems, or for anybody really, it warns that it's the edge of the steps. And that's what are known as stair nosings. So just to reiterate, it's the yellow lines on the edge of the steps. It helps you to see the edge of the steps more easily, especially if you have problems with eyesight. And as I say, that helps those with visibility issues. So let's look at a few more examples. The thing is, you've probably seen nosings in many places. You've just not really thought about it, thought about what they are. Or maybe you have noticed, but this is in a decathlon store, a sports store in the United Kingdom, in Brighton in England, and there you can see the nosings. This time it's not painted on, it's like a metallic piece of material which is yellow, so you can see it there, and you can see it on the edge of the bottom step as you go up the steps. Here's another one in an airport in Wales in the United Kingdom. You can see there on the edge of the steps as you're walking down, you can see the nosings. Another example, this is in Singapore also. This is a bit of an unusual example because it's not really a step, but it's something that people step onto to view the animals. I think it was in Singapore Zoo, I think it is, yeah. And yeah, there's Valeria, so we're looking at some animals there, I'm not sure what, but she stood on the step and they decided also to paint these stones with nosings. Another example, getting onto an escalator, or we call them escalators in the United Kingdom, so walking stairway, whatever you wish to call it. You can see the yellow markings there at the start of the escalator. So one of the questions that I think inevitably a lot of people ask, well, they do ask, and the question is, are nosings a legal requirement? So in different countries there's different rules, so really you need to think about what country you're in. The UK at this time, they're not required, but they are best practice. It is recommended, because if somebody falls down the steps, or somebody has a problem, somebody has an injury, and you have nosings, then you've got more to back up that you've done the best practice and try to implement safety requirements. So by the time you watch this video, it might be that they are a legal requirement, but at the moment, at the time of recording this video, they are not. In Australia, they seem to have different rules. They seem to be much tougher on the requirements. So always check your own country's requirements and, well, the building codes, and especially if you are managing or building a commercial space. So there's a lot of movement of people. Definitely check it out. Other considerations. Well, this is what I've recorded here in Somerset in England yesterday. I just want to show you maintenance. You've got to remember to paint the lines, to repaint them. This is one of the big problems with wayfinding, is maintenance. People put in signage and they don't improve it, maintain it. So there you go, not very exciting. You might think that I don't have a life if I'm walking around with an iPhone recording this, but I just wanted to show you about maintenance. So that's one of the main considerations. It's not hard to repaint things. And in wayfinding, no matter what you're doing, if it's nosings, if it's any type of wayfinding signage, you should have a maintenance plan. So that was quite a brief video, I know, but there's not too much to say on nosings, wayfinding nosings. What else can I really say about it? But the next video, we're going to talk about why people get lost. So you might put up signage in a building and spend quite a bit of money on it, but people are still getting lost. Why? What can you do? What are the main problems? I'm going to talk about that in the next video. Anyway, that's in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe. Lots of videos coming up. See you soon. Thank you so much.